approaching the gate. Loading in. Magnitude 10. Odds on 1 to 2 Temrick. Last one in will be the 4 Flores. 3 fillies at a mile to start the proceedings. And we're off and running. A very tangled start, may have hopped, may have dwelt. I do not know because I do not have the head on. On the front, Temrick is loose on the lead with Victor Santiago, has already built up 8. Magnitude 10, not really where she thought she was going to be. And now here comes a very rank F Flores, who's gaining up from a long ways back to dead even. F Flores is not going to be around too long. It's Temrick by a tentative 3/4 length margin from F Flores in second. Headstrong no more. Magnitude 10 is out the back, but right where she wants to be underneath Roman Hernandez, just 2.5 off the leadership. They go the first quarter in 25 1/5 of a second, the half mile in 49 1. It's Temrick and Victor Santiago. Got some help at the break with F Flores just being all kinds of trouble to herself, and she backs out. We're down to a match race now. Magnitude 10 has a distinct disadvantage now and has almost 4 lengths to make up on the speedy Temrick, who ran 3/4 of a mile, coming up in 1:14 4. And Temrick still out by 3.5. Magnitude 10 under a stern right hand urging from the rider, now veers out, and just that start has Flores out the back and has been gone throughout, and this is pretty much a walkover now. Temrick going to go gate to wire, 3 to 5. Don't nearly see those go up a slice, but Temrick did by 9 lengths. Magnitude 10 second, and then F Flores gave it up at the start. Judge is going to hang the inquiry sign to make sure all was well at the starting gate. We'll take a look at what they're looking at as well. Into the winner's circle steps number 3, Temrick and jockey Victor Santiago, a Kentucky homebred for Dr. Terry Morgan, owned by Sharon Morgan, trained by John Wainwright. Temrick is a 4-year-old daughter of Temple City out of Silver Strike by First Defense. The winning time, 1:41 4/5 of a second. The 2 is a scratch. Race 1 is now official. In the winner's enclosure, would you please welcome two of the hardest working folks we have on the backstretch here at FanDuel Sportsbook and Horse Racing, co-grooms of the week from the Eddie Essen Price Barn. Would you please welcome Sean Barrera and Enfran Dianda, our co-grooms of the week. And thank you, Kevin Wilbur. Replays for the first and then our second race to come up. Race number 2 has a field of 4. We go 6 furlongs. No changes in the second. 1:28 post time, 22 minutes. Approaching the gate. Runners going behind the gate now for the loading of the second. Rend Lake Baby. Louis P. coming up. War Colors, 3 to 5. And Jolie Ruler. Locked away. Ready for a start. And they're off. Bit of a sluggish beginning for War Colors out the back. Jolie Ruler is attentive to the early pace set by Rend Lake Baby, who goes on with it along the inner fence. Back in third is Louis P., 3 off that early leader, and a couple of lengths farther back to War Colors, about 6 lengths to make up. The speed is held by Rend Lake Baby. Double digits here is out by almost 4 over Jolie Ruler, who gets a bit underneath that of Louis P., who gets on even terms into second, and then still a long ways back to 4th place running, War Colors and Alvin Ortiz, unhurried, 23. Flat 23 and 11/100ths for the opening quarter mile as they spin towards the quarter mile to go mark. And in hand, Rend Lake Baby and Yero Rodriguez has slowed them right down. They're not catching yet. On the outside, Jolie Ruler's putting in a nice bid. From last, War Colors has to make up 5 still. Wrong lead. Rend Lake Baby, very, very tired now. Here comes War Colors. Here comes Jolie Ruler. Here comes Louis P. It's War Colors to go on with it, last to first to win. Louis P. second, lasting Rend Lake Baby third, and then Jolie Ruler just disappointed for 4th. That's War Colors' 3rd win in the last 4 starts. As we're now official with the 2nd, and that is trainer John Wainwright's 900th career victory as a trainer. Win number 900 for John Wainwright. War Colors is owned by Sharon Morgan and Warchal Thoroughbreds LLC. The Daily Double covered up by Dr. Terry Morgan and Sharon Morgan. War Colors is a 4-year-old daughter of Revolutionary out of the Buddha mare debut, bred in Illinois. The winning time 1:13 flat. Congratulations again to winning trainer of the early Daily Double on this Tuesday, John Wainwright, career win number 900. In the upcoming 3rd race, there's a field of 5 at 6 furlongs, $7,500 filly and mare starter optional claimers. Post time for the field of 5 mares at 6 furlongs is at 1:55 in just 20 minutes. 1 minute. They're headed to the gate. Loading in with 5 mares. First one in, Kipperdoodle. Ordained Kiss next. Backs away. Cardusaloa will rejoin in the gate. She's a Hot Mama moving in. Kalispell outside to Stormy Empire in the gate. And they're off. A very clean dispatch. Kalispell, Kipperdoodle right together. Gonna ding-dong it on the front end with Stormy Pacific. That's Stormy Empire back in third. Next comes She's a Hot Mama in fourth, and Ordained Kiss hugging that inside rail and moving on up, securing a good racing route. But on that lead, Kipperdoodle hunkered down in the saddle. Right behind the mane is Victor Santiago. Now pulls up on that one just a little bit to save some energy. A 3-length margin from first to second, Kipperdoodle and Kalispell. Next and third is Ordained Kiss as they go towards the 500. Outside, Stormy Empire is gaining with every stride. Still content. She's a Hot Mama, going to be rolling late. The first of two for Ralph Martinez out the back. On that lead is Kipperdoodle and Victor Santiago by nearly a length. Oncoming Kalispell. Joe Barrios guides that one to the crown of the course. Bit of an action move there for Ordained Kiss, who goes inside to out and has a chance in this event. It's Kipperdoodle still with the lead. Odds on. Outside, Ordained Kiss. Even Steven, Ordained Kiss, Kipperdoodle. They hit it right together. The riders aren't sure. I'm not sure either. I know who's third, and that's Kalispell. Photo. See if this will help. Yep, that helps. Race 3 now official. Into the winner's circle steps number 1, Ordained Kiss, and a riding Gem by Carlos Ulloa. Owned by Valerie Leonos, trained by Fernando Bahena. Ordained Kiss is a 6-year-old daughter of Ordained Kiss. Ordained out of the Desert Warrior mare Kiss and Fly, bred in Arkansas by Otis Dion Grimes Jr. 6th win out of 27 lifetime starts. Now 1 for 1 on this track. Ordained Kiss off odds 3-1. Fourth race, we go a mile 70 yards. No program changes. $5,000 starter optional claiming for $5,000. Race number 4 starts the 50-cent pick 4. It's up in 21 minutes. Looked like just a saddle adjustment on the 1, Shellfire, behind the starting gate. The rest are about to join. We still have about a minute for all wagers in the 4th and the 50-cent pick 4. Going to load up Shellfire in the 1 post. There goes Dino. Colleen next. And outside, Try Again, 4-5. A mile 70. 4 in the gate. And they're off. Perfect beginning for the quartet. Out very well comes Dino, first time asking at the distance. Shellfire second, outside Try Again third. Will be a very, very wide around turn number 1. Getting the kickback is Colleen in 4th and last. So Shellfire gonna squeeze on through the opening, making it 3 wide for Try Again. Right between in a precarious spot is Dino, now backing off the lead and the throttle back to 3rd with Colleen well positioned about the 4-path off the inner fence. As we swap up front, it's Try Again, backed off on the tote at 25 4/5 of a second to even money. Try Again out by nearly a length from the outside of Colleen, who's now a neck better than Dino for second. And now 3rd is Shellfire, now back to 4th is Shellfire behind the front running trio that develops again towards the half mile, and it fell in 50 1/5 of a second. Try Again, still out by a half a length from Dino and Colleen, and Shellfire has 4 lengths to make up now on the front running threesome that just don't know when to say when. Dino puts a head out on the front end. Here is Colleen produced on the wider. It's Try Again, trying to stick it out along the inside fence. It's not how fast you go, it's how you do it. And Try Again has had a stingy foe in Dino on the debut at the distance. And here comes Shellfire. Shellfire's gaining on the front-running duo. Inside the final 100, Shellfire, Roman Hernandez hammers him. Good ride that. Try again for second. Then it was Dino and Khalid. Race 4 now official. Into the winner's circle steps number 1, Shellfire, and jockey Roman Hernandez. Owned by Blas Juarez, trained by Jose Huerta. Shellfire is a 5-year-old gelded son of gemologist out of the Bertrando mare, Roustum Birdie. Bred in Kentucky by Fred Hetrich III. All 4 ran in today's 4th. In the upcoming 5th race, make the jockey on the 2, I love this bar, Victor Balin. Field of 6, sprinting 6 furlongs, $10,000 allowance optional claiming. Fillies and mares go in race number 5 at 2:49, 21 minutes. One minute. They're headed to the starting gate for the 5th. Next live racing day is at night for Friday night at 7:30 and Saturday evening at 7:30 as well. Hope you can join us. Final wagers for the 5th. Ready to start loading in now. A Fuller into stall 1. Taps Lullaby next. Moves in. I love this bar. Summer's winner. Golub's Appeal. And then Tap Along. In the gate. And they're off. Very good starts for Tap Along on the outside, along with Summer's Winner, and trying to join our Golub's Appeal and a Fooler to go on with it. Back in fifth, just 2 off the lead as I Love This Bar and moving up as a scrum develops up top with Tap's Lullaby, just eyeing the front-running fivesome out there, but it's a Fooler by a neck. Outside, Tap Along, the bookends out together. I Love This Bar in a vanquishing mode of Summer's Winner, who's a pesky presence and goes right up along the outside of the front-running pair, and then back to Golub's Appeal, dropping off the pace behind the front-running foursome, and still last is Tap's Lullaby. They go to 2 furlongs from home. It's I Love This Bar, resurgent to the lead on the underneath side of a retreating Tap Along. Outside widest of all, having to go 2 to their 1 is Summer's Winner. Back from behind is a Fooler to gain ever so slightly. Deep stretch, I Love This Bar, 4.5 to 1. Tap Along is gaining. Outside Summer's Winner. Summer's Winner. Summer's Winner. I Love This Bar beat Summer's Winner on the square. Tap Along was third, and then Golub's Appeal fourth. Our 2 grooms of the week celebrated after race number 1, Sean Barrera and Rondianda, hail from this outfit that is headed by Eddie Essen-Price. This one's trained by Shelley. This one's owned by Shelley Essen-Price and bred by her in Illinois. I Love This Bar, and that is number 200 for rider Victor Balin. Shelley and Eddie Essen-Price, I Love This Bar, 4-year-old daughter of Tis Deja Vu out of bar hopping by Animo de Valoroso. The winning time, a minute 12 and 1/5 of a second, got it done. All 6 ran in this afternoon's 5th. 6th and 7th races, there are no changes for the late double. We have a field of 4, $15,000 allowance optional claimers next for a purse of $14,000. Post time for the sixth race in 22 minutes at 3:17. Heading to the gate. You still have 1 minute. Three to five, Archie My Boy, the 1, 7-2, Stallone, 9-2, Two-Bit Kid, the 3, and Kozan's Valentine, 5-2. Archie My Boy into stall 1, Two-Bit Kid next. Stallone and Kozan's Valentine. 4 in the gate at 6 furlongs. Time to play the late daily double at FanDuel Sportsbook and Horse Racing. A hop at the start for Kozan's Valentine on the outside. Out very well, Stallone, and your favorite, Archie My Boy, unhurried in second. Two-Bit Kid, all alone in third. Kozan's Valentine with the hop at the start, as that one relegated by 5 off the pace that is set by Stallone. Stallone at 4.5 to 1 as they go by the half-mile pole. Stallone, Roman Hernandez by 2. Archie My Boy in second. A virtual deadlock for third, which is last here. Two-Bit Kid on the outside of the floating Kozan's Valentine, who gains with every stride. Now, they halfway around the bend. It's Stallone to dictate ever since the latch has been sprung. In deep waters, your favorite, Archie My Boy, surrounded by Two-Bit Kid, who backs off a bit. Kozan's Valentine out wide with right hand urging. So does get Archie My Boy, who's still there in second. Coming right between there is Two-Bit Kid with the say. Absolutely clamped down by Archie My Boy and got spit out. Archie My Boy, Stallone, Archie My Boy goes right by Stallone and will win. Stallone a very good second. Two-Bit Kid very unlucky in third, and Kozan's Valentine lost it at the start again. Into the winners and closer, winner of today's sixth race, number 1, Archie My Boy, and jockey Victor Santiago with a riding double, owned by Charles Ritter, trained by Scott Becker. Archie My Boy, 7-year-old gelded son of Arch out of Silky Kitty by Storm and Fever. Illinois bred money coming to the winning connections, courtesy of breeder David Campbell and Kingswood Farm. All 4 ran in today's sixth race, now official 280 and 260. Seventh and final with a field of 7. No changes to the seventh and last. 6 furlongs, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up that have never won 2 races. 4,000 the claiming tag on participants in the upcoming 7th. Post time in 22 minutes. Seventh and last. Not quite sure of the pick 7 carryover situation, so I'll try my best to let you know, but kind of doing other things. Field of 7 coming up here. We'll start with the 5, Princess Mandy. There she is, last out winner. Over the mud as odds-on favorite, going 5 1/2 furlongs. Got the bagel at today's distance at 6 furlongs. Not to say that she can't. Right now the 5 is 9-5. We can do better than that. How about with the 2, Hometown Prospect? Going to forgive that last start at Ellis Park. Going an extra 2.5 hours to run up the track. Back to the friendly confines of FanDuel Sportsbook and horse racing is the 2, all the way down there to the other side of the saddling paddock. Going to forgive that last one, like I said. I think has a big-time chance in here. Forgive and forget that last running line. A lot of pari-mutuel wagerers aren't, well, they're not ready to forgive and forget. You have to look in the future. Know what I'm saying? Okay? So good look at Hometown Prospect. And we'll go with the one that's been a Dickens in the paddock. Number 4. Diamond Stellar just finally has calmed down there, but has just been absolute, I guess we can say, spry. Okay? We'll be running late. Broke her maiden in a stellar fashion, I guess. Yeah, it's bad. Back in May 11th. Been full of it coming down to the walking ring here to the saddling paddock. Certainly looks calmed down now and looks the part. I might put some win money if I was able to do such a thing, but I don't do that. 4-1 right now on the 4. 5-2-4 as we close up shop. I'll try to give you a pick 7 follow in just a couple of minutes. And our next live racing card will be back-to-back nights, Friday and Saturday at 7:30. Now, ladies and gentlemen, singing America the Beautiful, would you please welcome back Cheyenne Kostychuk.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Seventh and final fillies and mares, 4,000. The claiming price, non-winners of 2. Let's introduce you first to Burkhart for Saddleback Stable Thoroughbreds LLC. Don Martin, the conditioner. The rider is Juan Molina Jr. Breaking off from the post parade around the first turn is the 2 Hometown Prospect for owner-trainer Harry Lynch. Roman Hernandez signs on for the ride. Back to the line we go with the 3 Majestic Raj, Brenda Hughes and Timothy Hughes. Hierro Rodriguez is up. 4 Diamond Stellar, Ostubrito Cortez, Terry Burdes, and Rainier Arrieta. 5 Princess Mandy, Lillian Randall owns. Jimmy Watkins, the trainer, and Joe Barrios has the ride. 6 Southern Attack, owned by Lois McCroskey, trained by Vance Childers with Alvin Ortiz in the irons. And Victor Balin signs on to ride the 7 Mystery Star for Jody Durham and Mike Durham. That's your field for the 7th, Exacta, Trifecta, 10-cent Super, Win Play Show Wagering. Post time coming up in just 6 minutes. The 2 and the 4 pay off the pick 7. The slick pick 7 20-cent jackpot wager will be paid out over $15,600 to tickets with the 2 or the 4, or 1 ticket that has both numbers. You see your pick 4 will pays as well. And there your pick 7 hits. Still have 2 minutes. One minute. Final wagers, they're headed to the gate. Group is behind the gate. Looks like Diamond Stellar and Burkhart, first two in. Princess Mandy, Hometown Prospect, and Southern Attack moving in. Hometown Prospect is in. Two back Majestic Raj, and then the outside runner Mystery Star. Fillies and mares in the gate. And they're off. They all began as one. Princess Mandy flashes pace with Hometown Prospect, one of the pair that will clinch a pick 7 to some lucky fan and wagerer out there. It's Hometown Prospect and Roman Hernandez out by a length and a half. Back in second is Princess Mandy, tied up there with Longshot Southern Attack third, and in that front-running foursome, Mystery Star is fourth. Way back to Diamond Stellar, who's forwardly placed this afternoon, and way back to Majestic Raj, and around the turn, absolutely distanced as Burkhart must be almost 20 lengths off of it. It's Hometown Prospect, out by 2. Princess Mandy, still ridden in hand, in second. Diamond Stellar, third, has to move and get going now. Does not like the kickback. You can see the head just floating up and down. They go by the 300. It's still Hometown Prospect. Princess Mandy gaining with every stride. Floundering in third is Diamond Stellar. Hometown Prospect still out by a length. Hometown Prospect trying to last. Hometown Prospect did it. That's $15,600 to someone out there. Congratulations. Number 4 from our 7th race, Diamond Stellar, was claimed for $4,000 out of race number 7. New trainer, Brian Lemieux. New owners, Holly Lewis and Austin Tinsley. 4 was claimed out of the 7th. Welcome back to the winner's circle. Winner of the 7th, number 2, Hometown Prospect, and jockey Roman Hernandez with a riding double. Owned and trained by Harry Lynch. Hometown Prospect, 4-year-old daughter of Prospective out of Hometown Discount by Grand Reward, bred in Florida by Sharianne Abner and Michael Bosio. The winning time, 1:14 flat, got it done. All 7 ran in the 7th and final. The Slick Pick 7 was hit for $15,600. We'll start anew. Wager into it, the first of 7, Friday night at 7:30. Payoffs coming up for the 7th and final. We thank you again for your attendance. A great crowd here for Tuesday. Have a great rest of your night. Be safe. Hope to see you back here this weekend. Keep in mind, FanDuel Sportsbook is operating. You can place your wagers for the British Open that gets going on Thursday or Wednesday for us.